New York State has an incredible history. There are many cultural heritage institutions all across the state. They include historical societies, libraries, and museums. New York also has 38 historic sites operated under the umbrella of the Bureau of Historic Sites at the Office of Parks, Recreation, and Historic Preservation. Each institution holds a robust collection of correspondence, directories, maps, photographs, and other documents. These are often unique, one-of-a-kind items. This is problematic for numerous reasons. These items may be more vulnerable to accidents, theft, and neglect. They are also inaccessible to the scholarly community, hindering research and research results. Creating a visible online presence for these items would benefit the public in important ways. Students could study primary sources on major events in New York's history from a local perspective. Researchers could find undiscovered treasures currently languishing in basements, and genealogists could uncover new information and connect missing branches of family trees. Unfortunately, most small institutions face high barriers to entry into the digitization world. Budget-strapped cultural heritage institutions do not have the funding, time, staffing, or access to expertise and technology to devote to large-scale technical projects. This is where the Docless cult comes in. The cult's mission is to assist these small cultural heritage institutions in providing access to their unique collections. This would be done through the creation of a modest digitization center on site at the New York State Library. The State Library's Documents and Digital Collections Unit has digitized, preserved, and stored tens of thousands of items spanning millions of pages. They have the necessary equipment, coupled with the expertise needed to coordinate digital projects. The library is eager to share its knowledge to assist other cultural institutions with their digitization needs. Most print material, including photographs, letters, and other unbound material, can be scanned on flatbed scanners. Large, oversized materials such as maps and posters will be digitized on a scanner, designed precisely for such material. The cult's community resources have let them know that there is a desperate need for assistance with digitizing oversized material. The high cost of such a high-performance scanner is something small institutions cannot afford. The Docless cult will set up a system whereby experienced library staff will train student assistants and interns to run the scanning operations. The documents will be scanned according to Library of Congress technical standards for digital conversion of text and graphic materials. Each item will also be subject to quality control review, such as page rotation and de-skewing. Once an item has been digitized, it will need to be assigned descriptive information or metadata. In general, the sites themselves will provide the metadata to describe each image. However, the Docless cult stands ready to assist with the sometimes difficult process of assigning appropriate and consistent metadata. The cult will simply provide each institution with a digital copy of their scanned images for them to do with as they wish. New York Heritage, a project of the NY3Rs Association, is a research portal that provides cultural heritage institutions a platform to host digitized materials so that they can be made accessible to a wider audience. Currently, the site provides free access to more than 170 distinct digital collections from across New York State. Many participating institutions are too small and underfunded to provide the site with a lot of digital content. This void can be filled by the Docless cult. We hope to partner with smaller institutions so that they too can have their collections made accessible on the New York Heritage site. Once digitized material is placed on the heritage website, its metadata is harvested and hosted by the Digital Public Library of America to increase findability and access. During early planning phases, the cult has learned of similar projects happening within New York. The Metropolitan New York Library Council has a digitization grant program to support digitization projects involving significant collections held by Metro member libraries in New York City and Westchester County. The Northern New York Library Network has established a digitization service center to serve cultural heritage institutions in the North Country. There is no such service for institutions in the Capital District. In the coming months, the cult hopes to meet with members of the aforementioned library councils to discuss their experiences with providing digitization services. In order to create an independent, sustainable, ongoing operation, the Docless cult will seek out grants to help with the costs of their project. They will consult with granting agencies such as the Institute of Museum and Library Services and the National Endowment for the Humanities. Only with such funding can the cult's program continue after its initial project. The Docless cult, fulfilling the digitization needs of New York's cultural heritage organizations.
Everything is awesome.